everyone, welcome back to the kitchen. Today we have another delicious classic dump and go crock pot recipe. We're going to be making a pork ragout that is rich with tomato sauce, mushrooms, onions, and delicious pork loin. This is going to slow cook all day, like 8 hours plus, and in the end of the day, you're going to have a delicious meal that has melt in your mouth pork, delicious vegetable sauce. You can serve it over whatever kind of pasta, rice, polenta, or mashed potatoes that you like, or even over spaghetti squash. I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. We're gonna get started with this super easy and delicious dump and go crock pot meal. This is a pork ragout, and if you're not familiar with that, it's R-A-G-O-U-T, ragout, not R-A-G-U. But we are using R-A-G-U in our R-A-G-O-U-T. So it's all good. A ragout is just braised, stewed down meat that is in a sauce that you would serve over rice or potatoes or polenta or something like that, or pasta. So today we're going to make a pork ragout. I've made this before Christmas and it was so delicious I knew I had to make it again. This makes enough for 2 meals to feed 4 people. So this also is a great freezer banking opportunity for you. So this is approximately a 3-pound pork loin roast. I just sliced it and then I cubed it up, just like stew meat. We're gonna be using, this is a 45-ounce jar of pasta sauce. You can use whatever you like. This really does give it a nice, deep, rich flavor. This is our preferred brand. We use the Ragout Super Chunky Mushroom. This is also what Rick uses in his spaghetti sauce, his meat sauce. I have 2 15-ounce cans of petite diced tomatoes in their juice, 2 12-ounce cans of sliced button mushrooms that I have drained. I have 1 medium-sized sweet onion that I have sliced, so about a cup, and I have about a cup of roasted red peppers right out of the jar. So this ends up being about 4 whole roasted red peppers. I had a large jar in my fridge that was almost empty. It is about a cup. I have about 6 cloves of minced garlic, and then our seasonings. I have 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of dried marjoram, a teaspoon of dried basil, a half a teaspoon of coarse ground black pepper, and 2 bay leaves. So that's pretty simple. This is going to cook all day long. It's going to make your kitchen smell amazing, and at the end of the day, you can choose how you're going to serve this. We're probably going to have this over some pasta, but you could easily serve this over mashed potatoes or rice, or as I said earlier, polenta, if you're so inclined. We're all busy. We're all getting back into the swing of things. And this is a relatively low-carb meal. You could eat this over spaghetti squash. It would be fantastic. Or you could just eat it with a spoon. You don't even need to eat it over anything. And I'm using 2 cans of mushrooms because I'm currently out of fresh mushrooms. And this is a great opportunity to use things from your pantry. Then we're just gonna pour this sauce over. I like to use jarred spaghetti sauce. If you don't and you have homemade spaghetti sauce, then by all means, please use that. You need to make this your own. This is just, I'm giving you some inspiration. I'm giving you a starting point and a place where you can create your own pork ragout. You can also substitute chicken or beef in here and it would be lovely. Use what you have on hand. This is gonna stew down and braise in the crock pot all day long, and the meat is going to be fork tender and it's going to just melt in your mouth, and this sauce is going to be super thick and luscious, and it's gonna be wonderful. So now I'm gonna put this in the crock pot on high. We're gonna cook it for about 6 to 8 hours. When it's ready, I'll bring you back and I'll serve it up and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, our pork ragout crock pot dinner is all ready to go. Like I said earlier, this is gonna feed us at least 2 meals for the entire family, probably a couple of lunches. Whatever we don't eat tonight, I'm gonna be putting some in a small container for the refrigerator, and the rest I'm gonna be putting in a Ziploc bag and freezing flat. That way, one night when I'm in a hurry and I need something delicious for dinner, this will be ready and I can just pop it in a pot. Or if I know ahead of time, I can take it out the night before, stick it in the crock pot the next day for a couple of hours on low, and dinner will be ready in a jiff. So this looks amazing, it smells amazing, and honestly, it tastes amazing because I tasted it already. I cooked up some bow tie pasta, and you can have this just like that. You can add some cheese of your choice to it. Like I said, you can serve this on top of spaghetti squash, cooked polenta, or, you know, if you're in the South, grits. mashed potatoes or rice, whatever is your choosing. It's delicious without anything underneath it. But tonight we're going to be having it with some bow tie pasta, and I can't wait to eat dinner. That's how easy it is to make this dump and go pork ragout for your dinner the next time you're at a loss and need a new idea. I hope you add this to your rotation. I hope you give it a try, and I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.